Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dating Dynamics. Great to have you with us. Matt and Nick here again, and today we're going to be closing out our series about how to find someone before Valentine's Day. So first of all, we're going to have to put our coaching series with Colton on a halt because he's dealing with some health issues. We wish you well, buddy. Recover soon. And today's topic, we're going to be talking about cold approach. So if there's ever been a time, and there definitely has, where you've seen this girl and thought, oh man, I wish I could have talked to her, we're going to be dealing with that and showing you how to go about that.
Right. So what is cold approach and why the heck would you ever do it? So cold approach is basically when you see a girl you're attracted to and you want to see if there's a connection. So you approach them. Now it's cold approach because unless you're some kind of celebrity or something, she doesn't know you and she's not interested in you. So you're going to have to warm her up if there's going to be any spark between the two of you. Now that's going to be pretty awkward. So why would you ever do that? Well, turns out that's actually part of the reason to do it. It is awkward. It certainly can be. And that means you're going to have to exercise some bravery. Now, if you're going to get the girl of your dreams, you are going to have to be brave. And if you can do this, if you can approach a girl that you are attracted to, then you can approach a girl in any situation. So it's important to exercise that bravery.
Yeah, and along with that, it's really, really important to be okay with rejection. Not every girl is going to like you, and that's fine. It doesn't mean you're an awful person. It just means that girl in that moment wasn't interested. And it's very important to get over that fear of rejection. And here's the thing, once you get good at cold approach, once you get comfortable with it, it is actually a very good way to find dates. So that is in and of itself a reason to do it. All right, so when it comes to cold approaching, if the thought of approaching a girl that you're attracted to is absolutely terrifying, here's what you do. You just go right up there and kiss her.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm rejecting your kiss.
I didn't.
Now, by that we mean, quoting Michael Scott here, keep it simple, stupid. You want a very simple approach. You go up there, say, give them a compliment. Hey, you're cute, or hey, I like your hair, something like that. Could I get your number? And it's not the most effective way, but say you did that 50 times and got one date, that's more than 0 out of 0 dates. So if it terrifies you to think of doing this, just keep it very simple.
Absolutely. That's great advice. And the thing is, you are going to be scared, okay? But the thing I wish I had known when I was first getting started at this is that one of the reasons I was so frightened was actually because I was inside my own head and I was trying to think of the compliment I was going to give her and then what I was going to say after that and imagine how she would react. And the problem is that will paralyze you and you'll miss opportunities. But if you even do go and try to take advantage, you're inside your own head and you're just saying things that have nothing to do with the real situation. So here's what you need to do. And this is actually going to really help you with that bravery. That is, what you need to do is send out that initial signal of interest. And, that can be anything from that nod and smile or saying, hey, or actually approaching the girl and saying, hey, I think you're really cute. But once you've done that, once you've sent out that signal, you need to watch for her response. Because believe it or not, guys, a girl will tell you exactly what to say and what to do and what she finds acceptable in the way that she responds to you. So you send out a signal and she's very into it and she's like, turns immediately to you. It's like, oh, hey, what's your name? It's like, okay, this is permission to flirt, very overtly. If she responds kind of a little more sheepish or just like, I'm not super interested, that's going to tell you a lot about her, right? It's going to say, okay, I need to tread lightly. I need to not make her uncomfortable unduly. And so get out of your own head, send out that signal, and watch for her response and react to her response.
Yeah, absolutely. And continuing with reading the situation, there are going to be times when girls are just in a rush. They're trying to get from point A to point B. And when that's the case, it does make things more difficult. But one way to know that that could be an option for you is by having the right body language, put a card up there, in a way that you've engaged with her either through eye contact or through that smile, like she's showing some interest. Now, the ideal situation, though, is that she's just having fun with her friends at the mall, isn't in a rush. Maybe she's just sitting on a bench at school studying, something like that. So this is a more ideal situation because really you just need to go up there and, politely say, hey, can I sit next to you? And you don't feel immediately rushed in that situation.
So once you found that girl in that type of situation and she has given you permission to, interact with her, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make things man to woman, right? You're going to need to give her that man to woman type of compliment. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to need to read the situation, okay? So if she responds kind of cold to that, it's a really good idea to tell her, hey, I just got a second, but I just wanted to see if there was a little connection between us or a little spark. And that tells her, regardless of what's going to go on here, it's not going to last very long. And even if a girl is a little reserved or not interested, that will tend to kind of make them feel a lot more comfortable and receptive to whatever you have to say. So, but flirt, do that push-pull. We got a card for that because that's a whole topic in and of itself. Mm-hmm. And if the interaction goes well, hey, try to close that out. Extend an invitation and try to escalate things to the point of a date or something. Yeah, these are all conversations.
Got you covered.
But by doing that, guys, you can just go from seeing a girl that you think is attractive to knowing if there's actually a spark, knowing if there is some kind of potential between the two of you. And remember, if it doesn't work out, at least and you feel, you're proud of yourself because it's like, hey, I did that and it wasn't easy. And now I know that she's not the girl for me. But if it does go well, and it will go well, sometimes it will go well. We have had great experiences doing this. Then wow, that's a great feeling.
Yep, absolutely. So guys, get out there and do this. It can be scary for sure, but it's absolutely worth it. And we really hope you've been following our advice so far. We're confident that if you have followed our Finding Someone Before Valentine's Day series, this stuff works. It absolutely works. It's worked for
women
Nick
are
and I.
looking right now. Like,
yes,
I can tell you,
time. This is prime time.
If they are single, they do not mind a guy approaching them. Yeah.
Yep. If you do it right. Absolutely. So we appreciate you viewing, guys. We'll be taking a little bit of a break here. We're going to be coming back and doing more to engage you as the audience. So we're looking forward to that, and we know you're going to really enjoy it. So take care, and we will see you next time.